Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing okay on this pretty nice Sunday, actually. Really nice and cool this morning. I did go to a car boot, so I have got a couple of bits to show you from there. But I'm mainly going to go through the whole stuff that I got from Whatnot. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So, first thing I'm going to show is this character. This is Bing Bong from Inside Out. Pretty cool figure. There we go. Bing Bong. So there he is. And also from Inside Out is Anger. He's pretty cool. I like this character. I think I might have one similar to that already. Next one is, I think he's called Toad from the Super Mario Brothers. He's pretty neat. So I like him. And from Lightyear, this is Mo Morrison. So this is from the new film, not new, but the new film Lightyear. And I'm hoping at some point to go and see the new Toy Story, because Toy Story 5 is out soon. Was hoping to go to the premiere, but didn't end up doing that. And the last item that I've got is from Monsters Inc. and it's Sully. And this is actually going to a friend of mine because he actually wanted a figure of Sully. So there we go. So that is the pickups I got from today's car boot. And now let's get to what we all were waiting for. And I'm going to go through a big haul of toys that I got from Whatnot, from a big haul. So again, this might have to go on to another vlog, because there's a fair few toys in here. So, now this guy, his head pops up, but for some reason it's not staying in. It's the mask. This is a 1997 from Toy Island, and yeah, it's the mask, and with a comic face. It's from the cartoon. His head actually goes in there, so there we go. And he does make noises, but unfortunately I haven't got the batteries at the moment, but he does make noises, which is really cool. Hello, Mr. B. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're well, enjoying your Sunday. So that is the first one. So that's the mask. That in there. So I still have, do I have any more? There's probably a few more to go through. But the bag that I've got to my side is basically what I've been sorting out. So that is the main thing. Hello, Andy. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Hello, mate. I hope you are. I'm not doing too bad, mate. I hope you're enjoying this Sunday. Right, the next one. I have shown these before. I'm not sure if I've shown this one. These are, yeah, I think I might have shown this one. These are 1996 Warriors of Virtue. So these are pretty cool. Go and get it in the middle there. And this one is Chai, I believe. Oh, there he is. So yeah, with his tail there. Oh, I can get it right there. So there he is. Got a couple more of these. So I need to look up actually how many more there are. So yeah, so that's those. Ooh, right, seal that one up. Oh, there's the other one. Yep. So the other one. So the other Warriors of Virtue. Yes, mate, I will see you tomorrow. Yes, that'd be cool. So this is, now I'm not sure if I can say this right. It's called Lai, I think. L-A-I. There he is. I don't think I've actually got this one, but he's cool. So there we go. His tail moves, which is good. So I think I've got about 3 different of these now. But yeah, these are cool. I really where did I put that? There it is. Yes. So that is another one, which is cool. What's that? Good. Yes, absolutely. Oh, actually, yes, I have got another one. I've got another one. Yes. Another one of Warriors of Virtue, and this one is called T-Sun. And I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. This one's actually got a bag with it. So these are really cool. I do really like these. They're awesome. So, but I think I'm not sure if the other ones have got accessories missing. But yeah, I need to look that up. So yes, that one. Let's get that in the bag. And then a few different ones. Now, one from Star Wars next. And it's, I think it's the Ewan McGregor one. This is Hasbro Star Wars. Yeah. Oh, no. No, this is Anakin Skywalker. Now, I think he came with a cloak, but a different... Well, it was a big, thick one that goes over this, but I didn't think he went with this character, and he's got his little ponytail there as well. So that's that one. Now I don't actually collect the latest Star Wars figures. I'm more into the vintage, but it sometimes depends on the characters, things like that. Mr. Duffman, hope you're doing okay. Hope you're well, enjoying your Sunday afternoon or morning or whatever. Yes. Now this one I think is from a blind bag. This is from 2006. Hasbro Transformers Robot Hero, and it's G1 Ultra Magnus. There he is. So I think that's from a blind box. So there we go. What's that? I'm moving, so can't stay long. Have a good one. Thank you very much. You take care, Duffman. You take care. There's another. And the next one says, I'm Batman. And he is. He is Batman. I can get it out. Right. This one is, let's get this right. It's Mattel DC Comics 2003. And this is Zipline Batman. So it probably is missing something from this. So there we go. Zipline Batman. So he's cool. There we go. In there. Right. Okay. Now, from earlier on, when I was talking about Lightyear, so I have here. What's that? Good stuff, mate. Yes. Yes. From Disney, Pixar, Mattel, 2021. And this is Zurg. And the only downside is he's missing his missile, but doesn't matter too much. So there he is. And yeah, love Toy Story. Awesome. Awesome film. Used to watch it every evening. The first film. When I used to come back from where I used to work at Domino's. Used to come back every night and I'd watch Toy Story. I know. But yeah, that was cool. Next one is a Hasbro Marvel 2015 Spider-Man. There he is, Mr. Spider-Man. He's cool. And he does move a bit. Just trying to check his... Yeah, that's better. Looks a bit better like that. There we go. Because some of the figures don't move. So he's cool. He's cool. He's awesome. And then Star Wars. Now, I thought this said Revenge of the Sith, but then it can't be that. But it's this is Anakin Skywalker. Anakin! There we go. Anakin. Yes. What's that? Hi, Pete. Love Toy Story. Hello, Mario. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I love Toy Story as well. I love the first one. Can't wait for Toy Story 5, mate. Yep. Yeah, I think it should be in the cinemas soon, because the premiere was a couple of days ago. So, should be soon. And this is another one of those Disney films which is really cool. I mean, most of them are anyway. But oh dear. And this one is Bandai Disney Baymax from Big Hero 6. There he is. Baymax. La 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 la. There he is. I think that's his. Yeah, that's his armor costume. Not the flying costume, but the armor costume. Really good film. Really enjoyed it. Right. So I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. TJ, hope you're doing okay. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Hope it's nice and lovely weather like it is here. And I hope you're well. Right, this is a big figure. This is Marvel Superhero Smashers Fallen X-Men. And this is, no, not Fallen, Falcon from 2014. Big figure. There he is with his wings. So there we go. Huge figure. I'll probably be moving this one on actually. So yeah. Oh, this one was a shame. This one ended up being in 2 pieces, unfortunately. It looks like a great figure. I think I'm going to end up gluing it because even though it's broken, it's still awesome. This is from Disney, from the Chronicles of Narnia, 2005, and it's Minotaur. And yeah, it's supposed to have a kind of movement or whatever to it. I think it's got, has it got a lever? Don't know. That's the Minotaur, which is really cool. And it's supposed to have a movement in it to go backwards and forwards, I think, but it's actually broken off. But what I'm probably going to do is, just because it's a cool figure, I'm actually probably just going to glue it in place. So, but it looks really cool just as a figure by itself. And I'm sometimes like that. If I see a figure and I think, oh, that's well cool, you know, if I'm not necessarily into the line, I still kind of buy it because it's just a cool toy, you know. And that's the same with, for example, like with Ben 10. Some of that stuff, some of those characters are pretty cool. So yes. Now the next one. Now I've not really read comics or really seen the cartoon of this. This is a Schleck Justice League. Was there a year on it? 2014. But I do love the look of the Joker. He is really cool. Let me just bring that up there. Look at that. The expression on his face is just really, really cool. So yeah, that's the. So I'm probably going to keep that one. I do like that face on that one, but also I do Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Awesome. Just saying that, there's been a couple of very good Jokers coming through, like with the Suicide Squad and stuff like that. Now this is another one, I think, from Lord of the Rings. Not that I've done any Lord of the Rings. I was thinking that with the Chronicles of Narnia, but it's not. Right, this is from Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring movie, 2002, and it's Gimli. Now he is a cool character with his axe, and the funny thing is, I've actually got two of these in the same haul. So he's a pretty cool figure. I do like that, especially with the axe. It's really cool. So this could be a keeper as well, but I think I've actually got a couple of these, which is pretty cool. So there we go. And oh, this is pretty neat as well. I was going to say this about all of them. Right, this is Hasbro 1999, and this is the silver edition of Darth Vader. Don't have a lightsaber with him. I don't know if he came with a lightsaber, but he's pretty cool in silver. I do prefer silver to gold, so that is awesome. I like that. Yeah. Right. Next one. 2009 from Disney. And he is just an awesome character. It is the one and only Mickey Mouse. There he is. Really cool. Cool. Good old Mickey. So I hope you're enjoying these hauls. Obviously showing off what figures I'm getting and that. Oh, this was a mad one. And I might even keep this to go in the bathroom. This is from Peter Pan, Disney, and this is TikTok, the crocodile. Look at him. Isn't it cool? There we go. Awesome. Love that. Right, what have we got here? I've never really liked Mickey or Minnie. All right, okay. Any characters you do like from Disney? I mean, it's not everybody's, you know. I think there was someone I was working with when I worked at Thorpe Park, and they said the best. Yeah, it's cool. And they said the best. They said the best Disney character was Donald, but obviously it's, you know, opinion. Yes, yeah, he is cool. But yeah, do you have a favourite Disney character, like any of the main ones, like Donald or anyone like that? Because Goofy's cool. Goofy's awesome. Now back to the Chronicles of Narnia, and this is from McDonald's. It's 2005 from the Happy Meal, and this is Peter Pevensie. I don't know, but Peter anyway. He was the naughty one, wasn't he, that went off to the witch. So there he is with his dagger. Oh yeah, it's got a little movement. If you, that's the little movement on the back there, which is cool. Yeah, Mickey and Minnie's not. It's not, you know, it's everyone's preference, really, isn't it? You know, so. Right, next one. So this is a Burger King Mattel 2003 Masters of the Universe, and this is Battle Cap promo. So I don't know whether that means it came in the meals or whether it was just a promo thing that you could get from there. I know it sounds funny, but and the legs flick. So there we go. So he's pretty cool. What's this? Not any of the OG characters I do like long movies, Cinderella, etc. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yes. You will go back in. You will. That's that one. Oh, we got it. Gargoyles were Disney, weren't they? Loved them. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because there were some in some of the films anyway. There were gargoyles in there, but I don't know if there was necessarily a Disney gargoyles film or anything like that. But there have been some that appeared in there, like on Hunchback of Notre Dame. There was some in that. Yeah. Right. But yeah, no, that's cool. Mind you, gargoyles are pretty cool anyway, aren't they? Because they sit on pillars and they look down and stuff, which is cool. Next one is 2002 Playmates from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I got rather a naked Splinter. So there we go. I don't know if he's supposed to have anything with him or... But there we go. So that's cool. But yeah, I mean, there are a hell of a lot of Disney characters out there from all the films. So yeah, what's this one? Gargoyles was an animated television series co-produced by Walt Disney. Oh right, okay. Oh, well, there you go. Awesome. Oh, now this is a good one. Kat's not here, but I think she'd like this. Now, what I'm actually going to do at some point is mount it and make a lightsaber for it, because this is actually quite a cool figure. 2005 Hasbro, Star Wars Unleashed, Revenge of the Sith, but it's not that. And it's Anakin Skywalker. Now, this is pretty awesome. I mean, the action there is really cool. So what I need to do is get a piece of wood or something, and obviously make a hole so he's standing, and then get something to go in the end to make a lightsaber. But that is pretty cool. So there we go. So I do some woodwork, so I might actually do something in that, and that would look really cool. So yeah, I think Kat would like it. I think, being Anakin and all. So yes, so I'll put him to the side because I might do that at some point. Right, next one. Oh yeah, got another broken figure. Now, actually, saying this, it is broken, but it's also a knockoff, which is quite mad. So let's get all the bits out, and then did I just drop something? I hope I didn't, but if I did, oh well. Right, let's get those bits on there. Let me get the main figure. Don't think I dropped anything. Right, this is a Lanix action figure, and I think the name of it is Likely Line Mystic Rings, and I think it is a bootleg. It's a strange one. This is the actual character that I've got in this bit. I will answer that in just a minute. There's his head, and I've got the rest of his parts, but he's a very, very strange looking, yeah, There are parts that need to be stuck on, but if I just put his arms on there, there's his, basically, there we go. So, yeah. So, I've got to try and repair this if I can, to make it back into an actual figure. So, right, let's get to that question, Mario. Right, what's your favourite toy line? I don't necessarily have an actual favourite toy line, really. Basically, the main stuff that I collected from childhood, so that would be like, I had Star Wars, Master of the Universe, Thundercats, Keepers, Keeper, Snugglebum, Smurfs. So it's kind of all of them. I mean, I like with the A-Team, like the A-Team as well. I never necessarily had a favourite line, really, because as I've said before, when I had toys as a kid, some of the toys went away, and then during COVID, I started watching a lot of YouTube, and then I came across a group called Toy Division, who don't really do anything now, but I used to watch them and a couple of others, and that got me back. That got me into actually collecting. So, so yeah, so it's basically I go for the lines that I had as a kid, and I'm just trying to finish off the lines that I had. But I don't necessarily have favourites. I've got all the Mackie Smurfs. Yeah, I've got some of those as well. Yeah, yeah. All 80s toys. Pretty much. It's sort. I go for like sort of 80s, 90s. There are some toys that are around now from films and stuff like that. For example, Toy Story, even though that was 90s anyway. But there's been stuff like, well, Lightyear and stuff like that. There's been Five Nights at Freddy's. I quite like those. But there's not one particular line that I really go for. It's just, yeah, it's pretty much sort of, I would say, 80s, 90s toys. But before I was actually a collector, I would often look out for the in toys, like when Teletubbies came out. I've got the original soft toys that came out when they were like Argos. So yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to finish off the lines that I got as a kid, because some figures I only got one or two of. Star Wars, between myself and my brother, we had quite a few figures of that. Some Masters of the Universe. But yeah, it was pretty much some stuff, even like I'm trying to think now, what was the other ones? Thundercats. I only really had Lion-O. I never really asked for Lion-O, but I got it. Bucky O'Hare. Then I had a few things to do with Ghostbusters, because I had the Granny Gross. I had a Slimer with the piece of meat and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm not sure where those pieces have gone. Some stuff I've kind of lost. And one of the big things I did love as a kid was my Rancor. And I think somebody had taken that from our place, because we had some people that would stay at our place, and I think it went missing. But I do now have a Rancor that I bought. So yeah, so not necessarily lines, but certainly from the 80s and 90s. No worries. This is the other thing with this stream. Even though I'm showing off stuff that I've got, it's interactive. Yeah, I don't mind, you asking me about my toys and stuff like that. So yeah, not a problem. If my boys weren't so boisterous, I would still have all my original Teletubbies too. Yeah, I bought them on card, and then I've had them in bags, so they are somewhere in the flat. Now I will admit, if I buy toys and they're on card, I will keep them on card, because obviously they'll be collectible. But I don't collect them for the monetary reasons. I just really like toys, really. So So yeah, and quite often I'll just get them because they look cool. So yeah. But thanks for the question. You know, whenever you know, my channel's open to anything like that. If you've got any questions about my toy collection, or even the autographs and stuff, or my film work, you know, any sort of questions related to that, just either leave them in the comments or ask me on the live. So it's not, you know, it's also, I love showing this stuff off, and it's good to interact with people as well. And that's the other reason, partly, why I created the channel. So thanks for that. I appreciate it. The next one is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie 2014, and it's Donatello. So there we go. And he does spin his stick. I don't know what else you'd call it, really. So yeah. The other great thing is, because I've started following like Toy Division, I've kind of got to know quite a few people in the toy community. And the funny thing is, because I talk about the toy fairs that are coming up, I've got to know so many people. And when I used to go before, I would go with my brother who collects cars. And it's really funny because when we went with him, he knew most people, whereas I go now, obviously, and I know a lot more people than he does. So it's kind of funny, really. But then again, when you're through with the toy community, you know, you get help from people. They do deals for you and stuff. And no, it's great. It's great knowing more people from the toy community. Right, the next figure is Leonard the Corpse, and this is Austin Buckshot. This is from 2013. So here he is. And I wouldn't say I'm not into it, but I'm not necessarily into the toys really from Marvel and DC. If I get them, like with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is kind of my favourite character, partly because I used to work on a Spider-Man show as a entertainment host. So he says that as he pulls a Batman out of the bag. Right, the next one. Now this is a Happy Meal toy. No, it's not. It's a toy from Burger King, which is pretty much the same. 2018. DC from the Justice League. And it's Batman. No, oh yeah, you push him down and he flaps. So there we go. Batman from Burger King. So there we go, which is awesome. Yeah. So he's cool. So if I turn it around, what lines do you collect, Mario? Just to make it a bit more interactive. Are there certain ones you collect, or? There we go. Right. So the next one is a 1994 Hasbro, and it's from Stargate, and it's Colonel O'Neill. And this is the other thing about doing looking at toys. I didn't always realize they did toys for everything. Obviously I have seen Stargate, the film, but didn't always know they did figures for everything, or most things. Right, next one. Nice small one next. And this is from tell you what, let me just take my glasses off. I might be able to read it then. Might help. This is Jax from 2004 WWE. And this is Umaga Sanda. Look at him. There we go. From WWE. If he was a bit slimmer, he'd look like oh, what's his name? R-Truth with his hair. Got the same sort of hair as R-Truth in a way. So, I like Action Man and Simpsons. Yeah, I do like the Simpsons. Yeah, I like the characters from the Simpsons. So that's cool. I think I had. I don't think it was Action Man. Was it Action Force I had? I can't fully remember now. But I did have a little guy with a black hat on, and I think he had a gun. But again, I just got the one of them when I was younger. But then I didn't, as I say, I didn't really ask for any more. So there we go. Hello there. Been busy and lurking. Hello, Palps. Hope you are doing well on this very nice Sunday afternoon. Hope things are well with you. The next one is a Kenner figure, VR Troopers, and it's Saban, I think it's pronounced, and this is from 1995. So there we go. He's cool. So there we go. Oh, this one's funny as well. So the next one is from McFarlane Toys, from the Shrek series. This is from 2006, and it's Donkey. Hello, Donkey. There we go, little donkey, and his mouth moves up and down with a spring. So that's pretty cool. I like that. He's cool. Eddie Murphy. The other little crazy things I like is, I think I've shown this already once before, but they've got these little characters like this one, and he has a little hole on the side there, and if you walk past, I don't know if I'll turn him on. No, his battery's run out. He's a little ninja, but if you walk past him and you walk past the sensor, he farts, which I find hilarious. I love crazy things like that. Right, and the antennae is broken on this, but there we go. Right, this is Galoob from 1993, and this is from Biker Mice, and it's Vinny Slam Dunk. So there he is, and yes, he is missing an antennae. But there we go. Pretty cool. And again, when I was younger, I don't know which one it was from, but I had a motorbike from Biker Mice, but no figures. So, but you know, there we go. There's those things. That is just one of those things. Right, where are we? Coming up to 40 minutes, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off with this one, and this is from Marvel, Hasbro, and this is Vulture Basic, or just Vulture, and there he is, little green man. So I'm going to leave what's left in the bag for another stream to go through even more figures. And I've actually got to get this flat sorted because there is no room to move. There's nowhere to put anything on shelves. And eventually, things will go onto shelves. And I'll be able to show everybody what I've actually got, which will be cool. Which will probably take a while as well. But yeah. So, all I can say is, if you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and click the bell notification. They'll let you know each time I'm coming on live. And also go over to Instagram, please follow me over there if you have it, If I can get to 1,000 followers, then I can start doing this live via my phone. And also, I may, if I can't get on Instagram, I may do this on TikTok, but I'm not 100% sure yet. No, thank you, Mario. Thanks for coming in. And TJ, thank you. Just to let you know of the toy fairs, which you probably will know about because I only introduce them all the time. Next one at Kempton is on the 4th of October. So there's that one. And the next one, which is the BP fairs. Now, where are we now? 31st. So the next one's in, well, we're coming into June, aren't we? Yes, Sunday the 14th at Stafford Showground. So there's that one. And then obviously Andy's Totton Toy Fair. And the next one of that will be the 28th of June. So there we go. That is the toy fairs. Thank you, Palps. Much appreciated. And thank you, Mr. B. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's happening next week. It may be another one of the extras jobs I did to let you know all about those. There isn't many autographs to show at the moment. Well, I can't actually get to them at the moment. But I will continue with the showing off the toys. And I think next week we'll go through another film or TV or whatever it was I did last. And I'll go through that and let you know my experience. Thanks, TJ. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, so that is about it, really. So all I'll say is take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weather that we still have. I know it's cloudy, but the temperature, oh, it's been lovely today. So until next time, I shall see you then, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.